just 6 years old, and I was in a vivid fantasy where I was trying to save Udaipur from Armageddon when a dragon attacked. But my fantasy was unfortunately invaded by a striking voice. And that voice said, "Puranjay, would you kindly stand up and explain what I just said?" I had nothing. I did not know what to say. I froze. My hands started to tremble. They went completely numb. My feet started to shiver. And my ears could not hear a single thing. A huge ringing voice went through my brain and my head started to rotate. The teacher slowly walked towards me. I did not know whether she was trying to take care of me or she was going to hit me. All of a sudden, a single tear dropped from my eye. I was scared. The teacher came near me. She tried to comfort me, saying that everything's fine, you don't need to cry. But I did not listen. The only thing I could see were the dead stares of my classmates. I'm sure that we have been there at some point of our life, where we cannot think of anything, but we can think of everything. This is what I like to call neuron superposition. It is based off of quantum superposition by Sir Schrödinger. See, our thoughts kind of look like these diagrams right here. The first one shows your thoughts, where all of them are constantly colliding with each other. All of them are existing at the same time and not existing at the same time. They are lighting. As you can see, there are some curves there because you can't think straight. You don't know what to do, and that's why you do every single thing and nothing. And the worst part is, you don't know which one is right until and unless you say that thing out loud. The second one, you will see that the lines have become straight now. So you are thinking straight, but they're still colliding with each other. Why are they colliding with each other? Because you cannot think of what to say. You like all of these ideas, but you don't know which one to say out loud. So they're constantly colliding with each other and you don't know what to say. So what will you do now? Your mental becomes a mental mosquito again. From this, it goes back to this. You know what we want? What we want is right here. This is what we want. You will see now the lines are completely straight, not intersecting with each other. And you will see that they are going from. Why is that happening? Because you're filtering out exactly what you want to say. I would like to tell you a little something. I know a lot of us have got into the habit of rote learning our speeches or just reading it out of the paper. I'm sure we all remember when we were small and our parents would make us sit down and say the speech out loud. And none of us would like it, memorizing that speech. Did any of us like it? No. You know why? Because we were training our brain to not think. We were training our brain to not filter out our thoughts. How do we filter out our thoughts? One technique that I like to use is before any big task, I write down all my thoughts on the paper. On the paper, I see which thoughts are even seemingly connected, even a little bit connected to my speech or any task for that matter. If I'm doing my homework, I will write down all my thoughts according to what I feel like in the current moment. Does everyone know who this guy is? He's Edmund Hillary, the first person who climbed Mount Everest. I remember that a few days back when I was giving this same exact speech to one of my friends. He told me that, well, with the future of AI and everything, why should we know how to channelize and streamline our thoughts when AI can directly divert it to your brain? Well, this is what I said to him. Edmund Hillary was the first man to climb Mount Everest. Next slide. But this is Amrita. Amrita was the first person who climbed Mount Everest 10 times without oxygen support. You might be better with AI, but you will not be more deserving than the person who did not use AI and was improvising on the spot. There's a difference between better and deserving. And if you ask me, the better person will be the one who was more deserving. Now, I know there will still be a lot of questions. And how do you exactly say the right thing? How do you know that you're not saying the wrong thing? Well, it's simple. Once you say the thing out loud, there's no changing it. Instead, you need to focus on what's next. Stop thinking about whether what you said was correct or not. No, you have to forget every single thing about that and focus on what's coming next. So now it's up to you. Do you want to be Edmund Hillary or do you want to be Amrita? Thank you.